Greetings, Raider Nation. This week, we face off against the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Mountaineers are coming off a loss to Baylor after a fourth quarter rally, and we're coming off a tight finish against Iowa State. West Virginia this year is not looking to be the West Virginia of last year with Geno Smith. For this year, their offense has been pretty inconsistent. Sure, they have some big wins against Oklahoma State, and they have scored the most amount of points against Baylor. I mean, so you can say those points were in garbage time, but the offense didn't seem to give up at all, even though they were down by a mile. But they also have really struggled so far this season. In the first game, they barely beat William & Mary, and against Maryland, they got shut out. Mostly due in part to some really bad turnovers they let go, which put their defense in a really bad position. So I don't have a grasp of this offense. They don't really seem to have a lot going for them. I mean, granted, they do have a pretty good amount of passing yards, and they do seem to spread the ball out a whole lot, which is no surprise seeing how they practice a similar style of an air raid as we do. And Dana Holmgren was someone who gave our coach Kingsbury his first job back in Houston for U of H, and they were also roommates too. So the fact they have similar styles of playing, it's not all that shocking at all. But they also seem to have a worse quarterback situation than we do. I mean, they've already started 3 different quarterbacks so far this season, and the pattern has usually been they won the first game, then they lost their second. Put in a new quarterback, won the first game and lost the second. So it's been really up and down with the quarterbacks though. And seeing how the third starter lost last week, or 2 weeks ago, I have no idea who's starting this game at all. I mean, are they going to get Trickett back to start? Are they going to get one of the others? I don't know too much of their players on offense. I just know Trickett. And I don't know. There just not much to go on for the offense, other than no matter who is starting for the offense, they're going to be spreading the ball out. And we really need to make sure that they don't get any big plays done. Because we aren't playing in Lubbock, we're playing up in Morgantown. And they have some rowdy-ass fans up there, from what I heard. And it's definitely going to be a very hostile environment, and you do not want to get behind them. You want to control the game the entire time. This is not a game when you want to just play defense and prevent them from scoring. No, you want to turn the ball over. You want to get interceptions, and you want to recover fumbles. You don't want them getting hot at all. Because if they start getting hot and they get the crowd behind them, things not going to go too well for us. Now on their defensive side of the ball, West Virginia has actually improved some. They've actually showed promise. And their loss against Maryland is a bit deceiving when it comes to their defense, seeing how close to the red zone they were, and how poor the field position was. But even with all that said, that their defense, any defense, should be able to defend the red zone easily. And make sure, like, if they get a bad field position, you either get a turnover or you force them to kick a field goal, which is something the West Virginia offense did not do too much in that game. So we just need to come at them with everything firing. For I think it's safe to say that we are the best offense so far this season West Virginia has faced. For when they faced Oklahoma was still struggling at quarterback with Trevor Knight and didn't really have a whole lot going for them at the time. And Oklahoma State is looking to be a bit lackluster this year when it comes to their offense compared to previous years. So it'll be interesting to see how well our offense stacks up against West Virginia's defense. For I don't think this game's going to be a massive blowout at all. I mean, I don't think anyone is. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. It's definitely going to be a bare knuckles brawl between two teams that can, at their best, be explosive offenses. So, in short, I'm going to wrap up my main ideas. What we should do to win is protect the red zone more than we have against Iowa State last week. Also, don't do any of those stupid special team mistakes we made last week against Iowa State, because those were costly and really kept them in the game. 3, come out firing. Do not let West Virginia get on the roll. There. My prediction for this game will be... Wow, this is a kind of close game. It's hard for me to think of an accurate score. But if I had to pick, it will be 35 Texas Tech and 21 West Virginia. Until after the game, Raider Nation, guns up, Raider Power, and Wreck 'em Tech.